The news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Romney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Nail Spa and Barbershop, Tisley Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, and Digicel, simply more speed, reliability and entertainment.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
VI USVI Celebration of Friendship turns 50, and the two sister territories came together for a grand celebration. 50 years of friendship celebrations, Virgin Islands and the U.S. Virgin Islands, and it has several recorded significance. Now, the Jubilee celebrations took place in the Virgin Islands, bringing a large contingent of persons from the U.S. Virgin Islands, led by Governor Albert Bryan. The celebrations were threefold. The breakfast morning, sponsored by Premier and Minister of Finance, Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley. There, we heard of one of the significance of the 50th celebrations.
Now, during the past 50 years, the USVI has had 9 political leaders, and the BVI has had 7. Let me see how good you are at maths. 9 plus 7 equals 16. And we have 15 tables. Did I leave out someone? Among the surnames of the leaders, there is only one surname that has been repeated. This adds to the significance of this day. The only surname that has been repeated in 50 years is Wheatley. 50 years ago, when this celebration started, we had a Wheatley as our chief minister. 50 years later, we have a Wheatley as our premier. And not an unrelated Wheatley, but the grandson of the Wheatley 50 years ago. Premier, this is your opportunity to stand and be recognized for this significant milestone.
Thank you, PS Igwe. That was quite an introduction and moving when I reflect on, 50 years ago, hosting this celebration for the first time. The elected leader of the Virgin Islands at that time, my grandfather, Willard Wheatley. I know he'd be smiling down on us right now. And not too long ago, we buried my cousin, former Governor Turnbull, who coined the phrase Greater Virgin Islands. And I know he'll be smiling down on us right now. And let me just say, you Virgin Islands people look good. Y'all know how to dress. And it's interesting to even see all of the family relationships on the USVI and the BVI side. I see a lot of my cousins who've come over from the US Virgin Islands, and it's just wonderful for us to be here together. We're looking forward to a good breakfast. It's going to be a lot of laughing, a lot of talking, a lot of sluxing.
So I was like listening to that just now, and I was like, man, 50 years, isn't that amazing? Yes. I was like, that's never gonna happen to me. I'm so vexed. It's just like, I have daughters. Their name, the child name ain't gonna be Brian. But let me tell you, it's great to be in the BVI. Every morning I sit, and I'm in St. Thomas, I sit and I watch the sun come up over the mountain in Charlotte-Amalie and light up the harbor. We are blessed people to be living in a place this beautiful. seen a sunset or a sunrise in any Virgin Islands, you know that there is a God and He is an awesome God. Amen. So, I mean, this time of fellowship is important because, number one, it gives all of us a chance to just stop and appreciate the work we do. Because a lot of times, you know, and the spouses that are here, we work so hard, it just like goes by in a brush. Like some days I give like 4 speeches, people ask me, tell me, that was a good speech. I was like, where? What day? You know? And you don't really get to drink it in. But today I want you to kind of appreciate what a beautiful heritage we have of friendship, but how far we have come as a people, the progress that we have made, like your parents, the grandparents, great-grandparents have moved between these islands for years and shared so much.
Then the procession moved to the center of the Cyril B. Romney Tortola Pier Park for the open-air cultural celebrations.
We are 2 separate jurisdictions, but we're separated by only a very short stretch of water. And I know we share the closest of bonds. Our respective ties to the United Kingdom and the United States, of course, mean we have differences. Our national anthems are not the same, although our territorial song here in the BVI, celebrating our beautiful Virgin Islands, would apply equally to our dear neighbours. We share a common currency, we share adherence to common law systems and to respect for the rule of law, we share common systems that underpin our governance. And I'm also aware that in our histories we've faced common challenges, and indeed that we face common challenges in this, the 21st century.
St. Thomas, at the start of World War II, you opened your arms to me, a little Tortola girl of 9. Leaving Tortola in Standard 2, the Tortola child was tested, and on passing, entered grade 4. The children laughed and teased me for my strange accent and my boom head.
No man, eyes are changed, man.
Try leave that behavior up here. Then you ain't gonna be afraid to put you in the prison down St. Thomas. Mine.
No.
And Lord, you look like you gonna got to pass by the apothecary too. And you gonna got to buy something them called wait on.
And the curtains came down at Ocean 7, Peter Island, under the auspices of Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Corinne George Massicott, details of which we will bring you in a subsequent newscast.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Freeze. Choose your mix, choose your flavor.